Head baseball coach Joe Schaefer catching you in between two very long road trips, a bus trip to Dixie State last weekend, getting ready to head out to Grand Canyon this weekend. Great success though in St. George, Utah. You lose the doubleheader on Saturday, but you come back to win two on Monday against the number 14 ranked team in the country. Talk about the comeback a little bit and what that meant to your team's confidence.
Yeah, we knew we were capable of competing. I think anytime you go to a new yard and play a new team and in a new environment, there's going to be some things you got to work through there, and I think that showed on Saturday. We just we weren't ready. We looked sluggish, we looked tired and unaggressive, and we played that way all day. But you get familiar with the place after being out there for a while, and come back Monday, and we played much better baseball, and the guys. They knew what they were up against by that point, and they knew what to expect out of the crowd and the environment and everything else. And they played the type of baseball we knew they were capable of playing. Just came a day late.
Well, it's again a very good team. In fact, when you won on Monday, you snapped an 8-game winning streak for Dixie State, one of the favorites to win the conference.
Yeah. I think we know what we're capable of doing. It's just a matter of our team learning how to be consistent. Our goal from the start was to learn to compete on a day in and day out basis, and I think that type of weekend is proof of where we're at right now. But hopefully it's going to continue to improve, where we can get a little more consistent with the way we compete against good teams. In the non-conference schedule at the beginning of the season really prepared us. I think that we played one of the tougher non-conference slates in the country, and so going out to Dixie and having to play at their place, I felt like we were prepared pretty well, and Monday's doubleheader was a little more like the team that we know we're capable of being.
You got Marku back, right, from injury. He had a terrific weekend. Also, you had really solid pitching over the 4 games as well.
Yeah, our two staff aces in Lawrence and Garco, they both threw really well. Garco just ran up against a good arm, and their number 1 guy, Mike Diedrich, and he, Diedrich caught us when we weren't ready offensively, and he had the better day. So, but both Garco and Lawrence threw really well, got us deep into 2 9-inning games, and to have Santos come on Monday and throw as well as he did. It wasn't polished, it wasn't pretty, but it was effective. He got us. He got us, 6 solid innings and limited a good offensive team to 2 runs, which is pretty impressive, especially in their yard. So, overall, I thought our bullpen was pretty good as well. And to pitch on the road against a good team as well as we did was pretty impressive.
All right, so you're 5-3 in the Pacific West Conference. Our first go through. You turn right back around now, get on a bus, a little bit shorter trip. This one's only about 5.5, 6 hours. To Phoenix, Arizona, take on Grand Canyon. Always a great club and a team that's undefeated in conference play so far this year. What do you know about them?
Well, we know they're going to pitch. It's one of their strengths. They have, the returning preseason conference player of the year on their team, I believe, and so they're an older team. They got a lot of new transfers and returning position guys, and they're going to pitch well. And it's tough go for us having to play 2 of the better teams on the road in consecutive weekends, but I think that at this point in the season we're prepared now. I think we know what to expect. We know that they're going to be pretty similar to Dixie. They're going to be offensive, especially in their yard, and we're really just going to have to worry about playing our game, and doing the things that we do well, and just trying to compete for 34 innings.
All right, so 4-game series coming up in Phoenix, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sea Lions against the Lopes. Portland will be back home on March 15th and 16th. Arch rival